Occasionally I get people asking me about wanting to purchase different slings for their gel ball blasters. Some of the blasters come with slings. Most of the time they're really chintzy, crappy little slings that aren't even worth using. Occasionally you'll get one that's maybe decent, but these are actually really good quality ones. So in the past I've shown you a brand called Soma. This is a new brand called VVAAGG. Same company, so same quality product, just a different brand name. And we're going to look at a couple different sling options that they have available now on Amazon. And I'll try to make sure that the links are on my Amazon page that is in the description for these different types of slings. All right, because you got to make sure you buy the right one that's going to connect properly with whatever type of blaster you have. So the first one here is a nice padded sling, right? So you got some gel padding in here. You do have another connection point here, but then really what you're going to do is you're going to use these swivel locks to connect to your blaster. So you would need to have either M-lock connections like this. This can just go where like an M-lock rail does, and then these just, you push that, it locks in place, you push it again, it releases, right? So that's one type of mount, and with this specific sling you're going to need that, unless of course you have some sort of other clip you're going to use in place of. But using what it comes with, you're going to need that. If you have a 3D printer, you can print these connection pieces. Like this is one version, right? This version would actually be screwed in to your blaster, right? Or you could maybe use some small nuts and bolts possible. If you drill it out, you could 3D print, and you can buy these too. You can 3D print a rail mount connection piece like this too. So if you have a rail spot where you'd want to connect it, you could go that route as well. So that's their padded sling. Now we get another different type of sling here. We get a paracord sling with swivels. These are still the same type of connectors, but if you don't use the connectors, if you push back this protective elastic sleeve, you can see that this one just actually clips on. So this one might work better for some of you because you're just going to have these little clips as well. You don't have to use the swivel connectors. You could just clip it on. And this sleeve is just to protect the blaster from getting scratched by this metal piece. But so you could just go ahead and clip that on. So this one might work better for some people's applications. All right. And lastly, we got a different type of paracord, different type of connection here. This connection, you spin out like this to unlock, and then you push it open like this. All right, so then you're going to have to slide that on somewhere to connect it, clip it back in place, screw it down to lock it in place. So that might work for certain applications as well. So really three different kinds of connections here. The swivel locking connection, you can use the swivel locking connection or you can just use the clip. And then I'm not sure what we call this type of connection, but that's the other one. So the brand is VVAAGG. It's like VVAAGG, AAGG. There's a lot of double letters, so I'll put it in the title. And like I said, I'll try to link it below. The other thing is they were nice enough to send me some extra ones, so I'm going to start including a sling with the next several prize packs. So you'll get a sling as well, and I'll make sure that whichever prize pack I include it with, that I outfit one of the blasters to be able to utilize that type of sling too. All right, so those are just some different options of slings, some different connection points. I know it's not super exciting, but some of you guys have asked a lot about slings, and they were nice enough to, this company was nice enough to send me some, so I want to make sure to show them off and let you guys see what there is out there. Comments or questions, post them below. Of course, like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in those monthly giveaways. Thanks for your support.